Hello and welcome. Welcome, my friend. All are welcome here. Well, I was thinking I've got about over 700 videos to date that I've posted. And about 99% of them are just wonderful places to see and do, and just little nooks and crannies. Just very pleasant. Cool places to see and go throughout Albuquerque and New Mexico. But once in a while, I have to bring it down to earth and talk about some serious things like crime. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk a little bit about the current crime rate. I've got some snippets I want to put up on the screen there from the last couple months. And another website gave me some interesting stats, grading A through F, basically. But yeah, we're going to also go around here and there, back and forth, little history of where I've lived. And one of those places I lived for quite a while in the Warzone. So we're going to head to the first place that I lived. And I rented a mobile home from my sister for about a year. Then I bought my own. And that's where I lived up in the what's called the Warzone. So let's head out and do it. And I actually bought my mobile home right here, I believe, back in 1985. It's still a mobile home dealership, looks like. I think it was called Johnny something. I can't remember. Wow, that's wild. It's still a mobile home dealership. Yep. I remember going in there. And it was a long time ago. Well, we are here now at the first mobile home park that I put my home in. My little single-wide mobile home. It's called East Gardens now, but I can't remember what it was called before.
Place got like ugly and worse.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were at the news too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, that's kind of a rough area, huh? I'm pretty sure it was this one right here, actually. I can't remember.
Well, this has a restroom and a room in here.
Uh.
And then the long room and restroom is at the last two.
Ah.
This one.
I was asking a homeowner here if she remembered the name of the park, but I can't even remember it. And I can't even remember exactly which one it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cats. Wow. But I had no idea it was a bad area. I think it's gotten worse. I don't know. But I remember when I put the mobile home in there, there was some kind of leak in the ground. And the thing sunk. Had to get that fixed. That was my first shot at homeowner. I remember walking over here to the pool. And guess what? No more pool. Oh, no, it's over there. That lady was saying they were on the news for some kind of horrible crimes and stuff. These people have a bunch of chickens, roosters. Oh my gosh, you would have never seen this back then. Got a bunch of ducks. Anyways, yeah, I used to walk over here to the pool. And believe it or not, I was 23 years old, and I never learned how to swim, but I taught myself how to swim right here. Wow. We're deep in the Appalachia here. These people have so many birds. In fact, chickens are Overcrowded. That's not good. Yeah, this used to be a nice mobile home park. I was going to say little, but it's pretty big. And the owners or the managers were strict. They were pretty nice, but strict. And they didn't allow motorcycles here. And I brought mine with me. And I knew you couldn't have motorcycles here, but when I was trying to sell it, the people that were going to buy it took it for a test drive, of course. So they drove around the neighborhood, followed him back to my house and said, hey, can't have motorcycles here. Now we're here now where I moved back in about, around 88 maybe. This was part of the mobile home park on Gibson and University, which is not a pleasant area either as far as crime. But I had to move out of here because they said, we're going to build apartments. So everybody needs to move their mobile home, which is kind of expensive and quite of a deal. And I moved that thing several times. Now I think I can even find the place that my home was. And as you can see, everybody moved for nothing. I don't get it. They never built anything here. And they're losing revenue, I guess. But this is really weird. This pavement here was actually roads. Little streets to get through. Now I believe I found it right here. I believe it was the second one in. Pretty sure this was it right here. Ah, this is wild. This is so weird. Got some cement pads here for like a little porch area, and that I think the shed went there. This is wild. But yeah, this was a pretty rough area. I remember right after I moved in, there was a SWAT team right across the street there at one of these apartments, and ladders up on the roofs, and just not only that, but I was burglarized. Came home one day and someone had broken through the back window because we're right up against University Boulevard. It just came in and just stole everything. And on top of that, for some reason, kids like to come from this neighborhood over here, south of Gibson Boulevard here in Albuquerque, and like to throw rocks through the window. Just chucked them right through the window. So got out of Dodge there and moved it to the mobile home park just down the road. Let's go over there. Alrighty then, we are now on a street called Trumbull, still in the International District, the Warzone. But like I say, I didn't know anything about a war zone back then because I used to work at the airport and drive right through it. Well, now we're at a place that's still called Van Cleave Place. And this is where I moved over to here. Now kind of backtracking a little bit, before I bought my mobile home, I was actually in this park, but I rented a trailer that my sister owned for about a year before I bought my mobile home. But then after I put it in its first place, it came over here. And it's expensive to move mobile homes. Can't imagine what it is today. It's gated, but I think I saw an opening down the road. But they certainly didn't have any security back then. This is wild. I can almost see to where my home was. Now this area, for the old school people, this used to be drive-in theaters many years ago, called Terrace Drive-In and something else. It was another drive-in theater. Oh shoot, I wasn't able to get into Van Cleave Park where I lived for quite a while. And like I said, it was so long ago, it was hard to remember. But I was here, and I stayed here until 2002. So I was here quite a while in this neighborhood. Then I moved to the west side, bought a house. And I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to pay rent, $300 or something a month for rent. But I bought the house, moved in, and about 3 days later, sold the mobile home. It was just a miracle. It really was. I was so thankful because it was a tight fit already. And luckily I had paid off the mobile home early, 15.5% loan rate. But that's my little story about my history of where I've lived. And you've probably seen videos of where I've lived as a kid in the Northeast Heights and Southeast Heights. But now we're going to walk around the International District, the Warzone. And I want to show you some stats I just came across. Let's go. I'm here now on Central and Wyoming. For some reason, this area just attracts a lot of people with problems. It's a pretty dangerous area. I don't recommend walking around here. I'm kind of keeping my eye out because they see someone that has a car and they want to come up to you and ask you for money. And I don't mind giving people money. It's sometimes they mean to kind of harm you. But this first stat is something I found off the internet, really recent, January through February, just a couple months of stats. And I had to blow it up. You can't see all of it, but gives you an idea of the last couple months. Weapons laws, robberies, homicide. It gives you an idea there. A sweet Volkswagen Bug right there. Now they built a pretty nice library right here where the Caravan East was. There's a country western nightclub. I did a little story here. This gal over here is yelling at no one. So sad. But this next couple of stats is good news, actually. Weapons and homicide is actually down in the last couple months. So check these out. The iconic lumberjack. Don't get in my way, bus. Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way, bus. There it is. I'm here now on Zuni and Louisiana. And I remember coming up Zuni every day, going back and forth to work. Just looks so familiar. Not going to get any closer, but it's pretty cool mural over there. Hard to see into the sun. This right here used to be a Max Steak in the Rough. It's Arturo's Mexican food now, but yeah, you remember Max Steak in the Rough? Pretty good stuff. Give you a little onion with it. Now these next stats, little snippets, are pretty interesting. It's from a website called Crime Grade. Like I said earlier, it's grade A through F. And they call it nearby cities, but they're actually villages or part of the Albuquerque city. But let's check out the first one here. The first one here is Cedar Crest, which is East Mountains town. It looks like they've got some A's across the board. Check that out. That's awesome. Like to see that. Now the next one is Rio Rancho, which is actually its own city. Have their own mayor and all that. But they abut up to against Albuquerque. Looks like they've got some A's, maybe down to a B minus, it looks like there. Look at all those motorcycles. Now the next one is the village of Corrales. I've done a couple videos down there. I love that North Valley area. Check that out. A plus across the board for crime. The next one here is Paradise Hills, which is kind of the Mesa, the west side, and mostly houses, some businesses up there now, I guess. But check out those grades. Beautiful A again. Now this next one is the South Valley. And a lot of people give it a bad rap, but check out the last couple months, or last period for this website is solid B's. I'll take it. Solid B's. Called the Kirtland neighborhood. Nice, huh? Right here at Chevy on a stick. About a 54 Chevy, I would guess. I thought they were honking at me, but somebody just pulled right out in front of somebody. Little reminder to be careful, otherwise your car will be up on a stick, up on a horseshoe. Hey, can't park there. Cool. Look at this nice little area. Kirtland neighborhood, which is on Gibson and San Mateo here in Albuquerque. I didn't even know this was over here. I just went and looked at the Chevy before. Look at this, nice little rose garden. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Now you might say, what a lovely little neighborhood. Let's see what kind of grade they got. Well, check it out. Right here. All F's. They totally flunked. A lot of crime. And that's strange because we are way south of Central from the Warzone. Now the next snippet here is North Valley, which you know I love. Very rural setting, kind of its own little entity. Did pretty good. B's down to a C. So kind of tells you need work. When I got a C in school, it was, you need work. It's like someone said on my video, one of my videos recently, the video was fine, but the dialogue needed a lot of work. Now, what? I said, what are you talking about? Haven't heard since. Then I rewatched the video. It was about the Walter White headstone down on 4th Street. And I thought I did a pretty good job on that, but what do I know? Well, and last but not least is Los Ranchos, New Mexico. Did a video on that not too long ago. Beautiful place. Look at their grades. Their grades are pretty good. That's some passing grades right there. Well, that's going to do it for today's video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, that's why I do them. I do them for you. I really care about each and every one of you. I really appreciate you following along on the journey of my life. Every video is another step of my life. And like I say, I have over 700 little snippets of my life. I want to show that I've been here. Well, I guess that's going to do it. Hope it didn't run too long for you, but you know I really appreciate you. I just love you for staying till the end. Thank you so much. Hope to see you very, very soon. And I will see you then. Bye for now.